another Winning Wednesday with your boy Coach Johnson. How's everyone doing today? I'm gonna let everybody come in the chat. I see a lot of people. How you doing, Reality? How you doing, Antonio, Asada, Shayla? What's up, Cam Gotti? Okay, we getting pretty lit in here. We getting pretty lit. Naeem, how you feeling, Naeem? Salia, Yo Yo, Jimmy. Yo, let me tell y'all something. We live from the Heart Smiles office. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see this beautiful view in the back? Y'all probably can't see it. But, you know what I mean? Little Heart Smiles office vibes. What's up, Sid? How you feeling, Sid? Antonio, what's up? What's good, Coach? How you feeling? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What's up, Sid? How you feeling? Roman, how you feeling today, Roman? How was school? How was school for y'all today, too? It's a nice little Wednesday, 70 degrees, but it wasn't cold this morning, but like it was a little cold when I went to work. So like, how do y'all feel? Like, how y'all feeling? How was that little bus ride this morning? Yo, Eugene was good. How you feeling, Eugene? Don said, just met my mentor. I'm feeling great. That's how you supposed to. Don say, well, we pretty lit in here today. How many we got? We got 13 already. 13 in the first minute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Don, school was okay. Still not the vibe, but I had a good afternoon. Hey, listen, as long as you got through the day of school, you know what I'm saying? As long as you got throughout the day. Jimmy said, I'm feeling pretty good. Sup, Naeem. Definitely, definitely. Yo, we celebrated Eugene and Sid birthday yesterday, guys, at Tech Tuesdays. Eugene is 15 now. Like, wow. Eugene 15, and then we got Sid 18 now. So shout out to them. Happy belated birthday to you guys. But also talking about school too. Naeem said my school wasn't really nothing. I did my classes and left, and I got Saturday school this week. It ends on May 20th, so I can graduate in the summer. That's lit. You end May 20th. I think Baltimore City School in like June 13th. So the fact that you end on May 20th is great. Cam said, I'm tired. The day been so long. Cam, my week been so long. Okay, I'm like dozing off. I was dozing off at the desk before Winter Wednesday. So I get how you feeling. I get how you feeling. 14. Oh, Talia's like he's 14. My fault. Try to give Eugene an extra year real quick. My fault, Eugene. Um, and so I said, text Tuesday was fire as always. Rock said today has been dragging a little bit. Tell me about that. Tell me about that, Rock. But since we're talking about school, we also going to get into May's right around the corner. So we're going to talk about college today. We have some college questions. I got some college questions that I asked a lot of people. Sit me in, so we have some college questions. What's up, Gemma, y'all? Yeah, y'all, listen. Y'all see Gemma's story? Just don't pay no mind. Just, I was just facilitating that digital. That's what I'm gonna say. Just don't pay no mind. But Rock said today my classes have been slow. Definitely. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a problem. It went by a little. It was like 10 o'clock, and I looked at the time again. It was like 10:30, and I was like, usually it'd be like going by like 11:30. But right, I'm happy for tomorrow because it's gonna be hot, and I'll be selling plants all day. Okay, and then y'all out of school on Friday too. So tomorrow is like it's like y'all Friday. So today's like y'all junior Friday. So happy for y'all. You ain't got no school Friday. Yeah, let's actually get into our topic too. We got a special guest. Special guest is right beside me. It's real. He ain't got come to play. Come on, bring our special guest in. Bring our special guest in. Give our good
What's
fellow
up, people?
G channel. How you doing today, G channel?
Doing fine, man. I got to get you the story. I was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
G channel is there. There.
What's up, folks? How we doing today?
But no, definitely we had a good day. I mean, I feel like I had a good day. It would take, we met from 9 in the morning. I was even earlier. Oh yeah, because that sun was kind of getting in my face. But hey, G channel,
What's
Antonio
up,
like is
people?
G channel. I
How we
never had
feeling?
school on Friday. Well, hey, look, you in the chat? You man, you on more walk. You on walk there.
This
Um,
is something.
Naeem said I'm the only one to get to call him Gregory on God.
All right, no
Hey,
chill.
Greg. Roman said Greg.
Hello, bro.
That's your
Mentee.
nickname.
That's my mentee.
Oh, that's why she said
That's my.
Greg. Greg.
You know,
I
I
get
got
it.
some mentees down there. I don't want Miss Morgan or Miss Kendra jump in. I got some mentors.
Yeah, Miss
Uh,
Morgan and Miss Kendra. I see Miss Morgan sometimes. Miss
mm,
Morgan be hopping in sometimes.
I'm gonna get on her.
She be
She
on the
missed
low.
it. I'm gonna get on her.
She be on the low sometimes.
But yeah,
Um, we're gonna talk about, but yeah, we're gonna talk about school. So like, ain't you want to college, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it.
So what college questions like you got so far before hopping to these questions? Like, what's the big question that you got? Like, I'm with all the questions.
I
'Cause
get
I'm a junior,
I get you.
but I
But
got
like,
some that can help you
I'm
guys
one of
out.
those type of people that always research. So, but I could say that it's very important to ask, like, what should you know that they don't tell you as far as financial aid and such.
Mm.
Like, what? Give
yeah.
us the cheats, coach. Give us the cheat codes.
Give me the line. I mean, definitely when you're applying to college, definitely look for the in-school scholarships first. Because the in-school scholarship will be like the best scholarship you want to get because it's in school, like it's a school actually giving it to you, so it's already invested in your financial aid. But then after you do that, definitely do research, like G Channel said, but definitely do research outside of your school to get scholarships as well. So I know it'd be like, it's like you can go literally just go online and be like scholarships for HBCUs or scholarships for PWIs or whatever school you want to go to. It has websites, resources for days about scholarships, grants, anything that you as far as need about paying for school. Also, if you guys have any questions too about school, college, anything, put it in the chat. I got you. But I would say one thing about financial aid is when you go to school, like a lot of you guys are going to be a college freshman. So you go there, you're like, come in there, put your stuff down, you know what I mean, in your dorm, you know what I'm saying, freshman dorm, fill out the campus. But when next day, like when school open, I would go to financial aid. And I would have them print out because you definitely gonna get the email. You're gonna get the email with the email. You want to have like go to the financial aid office. And financial aid and business office are two different things. I want y'all to know that right now too, okay? Because I kind of did not know that. Financial aid is literally that's all they worry about is financial, like the finances of you paying for school. The business office is the stuff you have to pay to the school. So like say for instance, like a student
Dues.
account. Yeah, not even dues.
I don't call it that, but
In
dues.
college, don't got dues. It's more like your account balance.
Yeah, I don't call
Your
it. But
extra,
stuff you're paying for, like your
yeah, basically whatever your
financial
tuition
aid
didn't
is what
fit.
you get.
Yeah,
Business is what you gotta give.
yeah, we go. Basically, that's how you say it. Financial aid is what they get. Business office is what you don't have that you got to get. You feel me? With whatever
Dang, you just
financial
go
aid you get.
throw it out there.
I
What
mean,
you
I'm
don't
just
got.
being. I mean,
You call
no,
y'all
as far
broke.
as like financial aid, like, because I'm not gonna lie, financial aid be definitely be stingy with the money. Don't get it wrong. Like they be stingy. Like I mean, I think I got like 6,000 last year with FAFSA. I'm like
If you go to an HBCU,
FAFSA,
you'll get $1.
$1. That's not true. That's not true because I got to. Oh, well, one second. I'm not gonna sit up here and spill all the business. It's not made and it's not decision day yet. But I got some HBCUs. They definitely gave
Are
me
we
a couple
talking
of
about
dollars.
31 years now?
I mean now and then when I first applied, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I got rejected from my first school. Like
Because now you big. Now you get to see like
I don't want
who
to
missed out.
no because it wasn't like who missed out. It was kind of
It's who missed
it's
out.
because they gonna try to say that I didn't have GPA.
Man, who
Okay.
missed out?
Now the GPA was like high school.
You said top of your class. Well, you said like
I was like 10th. I was like between like no for real. I mean I went to Douglas. Like I was a star in there. I'm sorry. Like if anybody ain't on Douglas watching, I apologize.
If
I was a
anybody
star
knows
there. You
Coach,
know it.
he always says he's top of his class.
I am. I'm
So,
the top. I gotta be the top.
so you said you was like the 10th.
Yeah. That could be a good session. I'll be laughing all day. But listen, I think my GPA. I can't remember my GPA, but I know it's between like 3.2, 3.2 something. It was something. But when I applied to the school, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, like, you know what I mean, back. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like, yeah, I got it. And then I got that letter back, like, no, you don't got it. So then I was like, you know what? It's whatever. It's cool. I'm gonna skip by. It. You know what I mean? It's cool. He ain't wrong about Douglas. All right, now chill out. Because Emerson ain't that either. Like
He don't go there no more.
Emerson was never that.
There's a bunch of kids in red doing things. We gotta go back to it.
All right. So again, back to the school. Like I said, get it printed out. Financial aid, business office, FAFSA, like all of this comes like a tuition, guys. Like you definitely gonna be able to see tuition. But like when I applied to my first school, I got declined, and they didn't have my money. They like first of all, the school I wanted to go to was 60K. That was just tuition. Okay, I got declined, so I don't even know how much he was gonna give me. Yeah, it was $1,000. I know how much he was gonna give me. 60,
That
comma.
and more zeros.
Okay, and zeros after that. Okay, you went to math class, 60, comma 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and he go to city. And he goes to city. This is your guy. Anyways, 2 plus 2 is 4. Anybody who didn't know, but we're gonna get into these questions as well. Like I said, y'all got any questions?
You got one question.
Wait, what's your question?
How saying for people who don't, like us, how do we make money on campus?
Okay,
what are some strategies to do that?
Okay, great question. So one of the things we make money on campus is called work study. Some of them, depending on like your income, your mom's income, and things like that, it'll be into your financial aid, but it'll be called federal work study. So federal work study is kind of like you kind of have to do it. That's money that's waiting on you. So like I know my federal work study, and I can tell y'all, my federal work study was like 19, like it was a 1900. And that's just basically like my financial aid is that federal work study, 1,900. So I had $1,900 to pay. Like that's how much I could. That's my capstone. And I had, and it said federal, so I had to do it. And I was already. So it's basically like that's your money. You just gotta work for it. You feel what I'm saying? So I did work study. I did with athletics. There's different departments you can do work study. You can do. I know I did my athletics, of course. You can also go to business. You can also go to the library, cafeteria, anything in the school as far as like that needs people. You could public safety if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to be a public safety officer and probably sit in there and take people's ID, right, make reports and things like that. You can do that too. So it's just all like federal work study, non-federal work study. If you don't have no federal work study, like just be like, oh, it's you don't have federal work study, you can still go and get work study as well. So that's just one way. Also, find out stores around your campus. So like, say for instance, if you go to like, I'm gonna choose Morgan State University. You can go to Morgan State University. Probably like okay, so it's like that shopping center. I'm not gonna say Boy because I don't know too much about Boy and around Boy. I know Morgan like the back of my head because it's down the street. You feel me? It's down the street. So like, or Coppin. Yeah, Coppin is easy. Coppin. If you don't got work study on school, and even if you don't want to work in school, you can go to like Mall Darman, go in the mall, get a job there. Definitely give you like your manager your schedule, like your class schedule. So like basically know what time you're gonna be in class, what time you're not gonna be in class, like quarterly. But it's multiple ways to get a job. You just gotta find it and gotta be more consistent with it. But it's also going to take a lot of time. So if you're going to get a job or in school, definitely be time management. Be a lot of time management. Time management has to be on 100 because you don't want to basically balance yourself like but in schoolwork and then work facts too. Yeah, definitely want to get rest.
At all times, understand what's your limit because school in itself, like sitting in a room and having to listen to things being taught. Because in college is different. They're not gonna say him like you understand this, you understand. No, you're gonna continue the lesson, and if you didn't get it, you didn't get it. So you gotta, be aware of your grades and what you can handle and what you can't. Also, can we not do comparison between City and Probably right now?
I'm just over at these chat. I'm looking at these chats
because
like,
between
wow.
y'all talking
they
about,
talk with you. I ain't gonna lie, the basketball team. This year, city basketball team was that. Basketball team. Only every day.
A duck.
I can say.
Wait.
Yes, I'm a duck. I can say though, real quick. Emerson was the hardest school that the city played this year as far as basketball. We're not gonna talk about that.
It don't matter if they wasn't. They still lost.
And probably excuse the background noise. See, y'all know me in the office, so if y'all come to the office, y'all know how I get down, get a little noise in the background.
Stuff that Jim is washing off paintboards and
things like that.
Artist to artist, such. I ain't even doing it. You thought I
was
do it.
Anyways, let's get to these questions to you guys. All right, so first question I got is about campus life. What is it like to be a first year student? Okay, so I would say like me for being a first year student, this is my opinion. Like I said, you guys can go out and get your own experience. So definitely be open to that and don't be closed and don't be introvert when you go to college. That's my tip right there. But for me, what it was like to be a first year student, it was love. I came on the campus. It was a small campus, small neighborhood, small city. a big state. I'm in the middle of North Carolina, so you know what I'm saying. Like the first 2 days, I was walking to the cab. I met two best friends. We became best friends. You know what I'm saying. We're still friends to this day. After that, my circle got a little bit bigger. It ain't getting too big. I know Coach Johnson worked with a lot of people, but you know what I mean. Got a little tiny bit bigger. Then I started to see that I started to hit more around the sports crew because that's all I basically was thinking. I was like cars players, basketball players, football players. I was thinking about soccer players sometimes. Like I used to live on the same soccer player, so being a soccer player to talk to, and then also I lived in the dorm. So it's kind of hard not to talk to people. It's kind of hard not to make interactions. We all share like the floor, like you share the shower. You know what I'm saying?
Like as a dude, being around other dudes, you're going to talk. Whether it's I just had that game. I just went out. Or you
walk by and be like, we
walk to the field you play.
You know what I'm saying?
It really does not matter. It really all starts with a head nod. After like 3 of
those. Listen, you see him on Monday, walk by. Tuesday, you see him on Wednesday. Oh, you trying to go to this game? You see him on Thursday. Now
you're best man at your wedding.
Y'all going to cookouts together.
That's communication.
You know what I'm saying? So,
starts with a man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Basically, college is what you make it, especially your first year. I would definitely say your first year is your best year, and it's definitely your standout year. And I'm saying that because with your freshman year, you're coming to basically set up a position for yourself. So, like Cam Gotti, she went to Spelman and killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like internships down there. She flying people out to come down there. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be coming down there with Cam Gotti.
She's like on a different level. She's always, we can't use her. That's like, that's like living up to
it. I'm just saying, though, like Cam Gotti really that trail.
But nobody else can do that.
Like, we should call her OG Cam Gotti. Like,
I mean, cool. Who else can do that? Like, who else can be like so since we're gonna bring the expectations down
like that. We're gonna say me, I guess. We're gonna say me, making like a back to me.
You did great. All we heard was Shalon.
Yeah, definitely. When I went to school, my first year, I was the president of the Shalon Fellows Association. No, actually, I wasn't a first person. I was a leadership chair. And then the next semester, I became the president. And then after that, I was the basketball manager for a year. And then my junior year, I ended up as a football manager. So every year I was doing something new. I was actually getting myself involved in school because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I had to do. I had to get involved. I had to make myself known. I'm coming from Baltimore, Maryland, a big city, to come down to North Carolina with no experience about what North Carolina needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore City.
Small as ever.
It's a big city at heart. It's a big city at heart. You know what I'm saying? When they say DC, I love my city. Some. But listen, I love Baltimore. It's a big Baltimore.
It's big Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Baltimore.
Just don't want to live in Baltimore. Just don't want to live in Baltimore.
Big Baltimore.
Let's get into the chat too. So let's say I'm kind of scared of my first year of college because it's something new and I'm independent and it's more independence and discipline on me. Yes. You will be more independent when you go to college. I would definitely not be scared of anything. I would be eager to go.
Life definitely will prepare you for what you need. But at the same time, if you're not growing, what you doing?
Facts. And if you're not putting yourself out there to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to get recomfortable, what are you doing? So I feel let's go. Go ahead.
So quote somebody, who's had an impact on us. If you are in your comfort zone, that's where your dreams go down. So get uncomfortable.
Jamie, okay, I got it. I see you, Jamie. Jimmy said, what differences between high school and college when it comes to classes? Oh, great question, Jimmy. Great question. I'm actually pin that real quick too. All right, so for everybody that's coming in and going to college and things like that. So in high school, you gotta go there from 8 in the morning to like 2:30, 3 o'clock, whatever, get it out, right? In college, anything less than 4. In college, you choose your schedule. So like, say for instance, I'm me. I'm not a morning person. I might get up 8:30 in the morning because then my body is used to it, but I don't like getting up. So I would never schedule a class at 8:30. Now G-Chan, he might want to have a 6, 7 o'clock class, 8 a.m. class. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have 8 a.m. class. That's what he like. So first, it depends on you. At first, you'll have this person called your advisor. When you're freshman, you'll have an advisor. Your advisor will come to you. Hey, introduce themselves and introduce yourself. Y'all basically find out, know each other. They're gonna want to start scheduling your classes, and then probably towards like the end of your sophomore year, that's when they start coming back and asking for your major. But right now, you don't worry about your major; you're a freshman. So we also gonna talk about classifications too. But you schedule your classes based on your personality, your fit. So, like I said, if you want to have like my earliest class was 10 o'clock all time. Well, no, it was 9. I wanted a 10 o'clock class, but it was only they only had that 9 o'clock slot. So I was doing my classes from 9, 10, 11. I have a break. You know what I'm saying? I would go get lunch because my lunch is from 11:16 to 12:06, 1:20, 1:25. Whatever they served in the cafeteria that day. You know what I'm saying? Go back to my room and cook something up. Huh? How was it a fire hazard?
What you have?
I mean, microwave, air fryer, and then I got kitchens in there. You got your own kitchen. For college. All college kids don't eat college food.
Yeah, but all college kids don't got their own kitchen.
Guarantee each college has their own kitchen in the dorms. Yes.
No, I'm talking about in the room.
No, it's not in the room. It's in so it's like a certain
it's an area. It's a kitchen area.
Yeah, it's like we had an apartment.
Said,
I'm gonna go to my room, probably cook something up. Yeah, my little air fryer, my little microwave.
Oh, you built the kitchen.
Anyways, you getting off track. But basically, you have 8 classes per semester. We can get to that too. But like I said, you basically schedule your semester classes based on your personality. So if you want to morning class, get on morning classes. You be done by 2. You want an afternoon class, start your class at 10. You be done by 6. You might because it's classes. Because some classes are like, say for instance, if you want to do psychology 101, okay, that class is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 o'clock. It's a 10 o'clock slot. That's the only class they get, but you need that class for your schedule. You got to put that class up, 10 o'clock class. For me, I had like I needed a math class. I had an algebra class. The class was like 6 p.m. So kind of professor competed. So I was taking an algebra class Monday, Wednesday, and then we had a class on Friday. Monday, Wednesday at 6 p.m. 6 to 7.
I can definitely get you on more comparison with that. In college, I'm not gonna say it's not about the students because it's supposed to be. But as far as availability, things like that, like you ever schedule coach class after school in high school, you're trying to schedule for one of your. Nah, that don't work like that in college. If the professor can't do it, it can't get done. And that's just that in the bag of chips. If the professor can't do it, then it can't get done. It's really you're on everybody else's schedule as much as they are on yours. You are not the number one priority at that point anymore. You should be, and in some instances you are. But it's with certain things like that where that's just the way that works.
And I want to also get back to like you talking about like the classes per semester. So I don't know about the other colleges, but the college I went to, Swan University, you needed 15 credits for you to be a full-time on-campus student. You had 12 credits, you could have been a commuting student, but you know what I mean. You really wasn't a commuting student when I was going there. There was no commuting to that school. So I was doing 18. I was doing 15 credits. Yeah, I was in the neck of the woods. I was doing 15 credits. 15 credits was okay. So I had 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5 classes. I had 5 classes. Now you can add another class to make 18 if you want to, but that's 6. I wouldn't recommend it. That's just my opinion. If you want to do 6 classes, shout out to you. Go ahead and do 6 classes in college. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursdays. I even heard some of them do Saturday classes.
You got it.
That ain't me.
You got it.
Never will be. Ever. But as far as like the organization and time management, I think I see Sid comment right here. He said, I know I'm already good with organization in my days and managing my time because nobody has been on me making me do anything for the last 4 years. So also drop definitely. When you get to college though, Sid, don't fall off that wagon. Okay, don't get too comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? I would say that because I'm not going to lie and be honest with you guys. When I got to college, like my first year, I was living it up. I mean, I was still going to classes, but it was virtual.
It was party. What?
Yeah, in my room.
Never mind. Take it back.
You gotta realize.
In this room.
Yeah, you gotta realize it was coronavirus. It was
him, his air fryer, his microwave.
Yeah, and my little TV. I got pictures too. I was eating I was eating steak and potatoes watching SpongeBob. I'm lying to you not with a Gatorade. I promise you.
I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like a
promise
good
you,
life.
like 1 in the morning. I promise
That
you.
sounds like a good life.
That's what I was doing because one, it was virtual. Okay, so everything was online. I'm not gonna say I ain't a couple answers, but I mean, it was online. Like it was online. Anybody for sure want to see this? I'm all. It's just we just. I was actually doing my school break. Okay? But it's when I was saying it was online, like everything was online, so a lot of people was in that room. It's more was we didn't have no classes in person. It was probably like one class that was in person, and you went to that class, you did that class for like 15 minutes, and you got sent back to your room. Like honestly, I don't even know why we came to school. I don't even know why I don't know why we all came to school because everything was on virtual.
You didn't want to be around family. You want to still
no, but like that's when coronavirus was like heavy. It was 2020, smack dead in the middle of coronavirus,
and they
August.
wanted to go back to college.
My school was the only one open. Like,
would you rather be at home, sitting there with nothing, like doing nothing, or would you rather be at school in a whole nother state, doing nothing?
I'm gonna answer this question the most respectfully I can. It's the Baltimore coach.
Yeah, him, Patrick, and SpongeBob and the air fryer. They was getting it.
We wasn't in the air fryer. It was a microwave that time. I told you I had to stick with potatoes.
Okay,
it was a TV dinner.
They wasn't riding around, but they was getting it.
You know what I'm saying? Now listen, I'm gonna answer that question from a freshman perspective. I'm answer that question there. Freshman perspective, I wanted to go to college. I wanted to get away from college. You know what I'm saying? I hated Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like that. I wanted to go. Like, I wanted to be free.
He's on y'all
free from everything. You know
free from do it again.
Free from everything. You have SpongeBob and everything. You know what I mean? So I was free from everything.
Okay.
But when I got down there and I actually, sat down and really took in who I was as a person, years came by, and I started putting the because it's just me getting down to that atmosphere. It's not for me no more. I wasn't really liking it no more. And I wouldn't say I missed home. I missed Baltimore a little bit.
You missed him.
I missed Baltimore a little bit. No, I was never homesick.
Oh, we didn't get that.
I was never homesick because I was always kind of always home. Like for some reason, I was not splitting it. Family emergency. Well, I was always home. But
I said I was never homesick from
I really wasn't homesick. Like I'm being real. It's Baltimore has taught me a lot. It's taught me to be in survival mode 100% of the time of every day. Right? Every day. So when I got down to North Carolina, and if anybody who doesn't know, North Carolina is real, like they got real hospitality, like they're real nice and just everything spread out.
Yes. They got
it wasn't for me. Theater. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me. So I just took my time. Freshman and junior, freshman, sophomore, and junior. At the end of my junior year, I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
This man just said it wasn't for him, but every single vacation he takes to Myrtle Beach. It's the Myrtle Beach. Where was your latest vacation?
And I'm going to Maine in May. So yeah, definitely going to Maine in May. But it just wasn't for me as far as living down there. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't no job. I had no job. The only job I had was federal work study here. And at federal work study, I was getting paid $8 an hour. Because that's the minimum wage, guys. $8 an hour.
Yes, homesick is a thing. Somebody right now that's going through.
Yeah, homesick is definitely a thing too.
But I don't get it for this.
LOL. We're gonna go to my next question too. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, let us know as well. So one question is, what's your typical day like? It honestly depends on the day. So like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I had my 9, 10, 11, and then I had my 1 o'clock class. And after my 1 o'clock class, I basically was free from no, I wasn't free. I had either basketball practice, which is around like 3 o'clock, and I was into like 6 o'clock because that's when lunch really just started. I mean, that's when dinner started. So they wanted to make sure they got off at dinner. So we got to be from like 3 to 6. And after that, I would be in my room, either doing my homework, catching up on basketball highlights. That's what I always get to turn on TV and watch ESPN. Or I'll probably go play my own game of basketball. We never had a basketball court. We had a volleyball court in front of our complex too. So
be digital kids.
had on khakis and a jacket.
You took the jacket.
Okay,
You took the jacket off
because it got hot. 70 degrees today. 70. Chill on me.
all that while I'm sitting there part-time cheerleading with a convict.
I don't have G-Chat as your co-facilitator, okay? So he gonna do it. Sid definitely had a great question. Well, not even a question. Sid said, Jimmy said, excuses. Jimmy, you supposed to be on my side. I'm defending you. Sid he said, not gonna lie, I'm scared of that broke college student. I refuse to go through it. I've heard about it though. As far as like that broke college, broke college, it's only be broke. You know, I mean, yes, it builds character, but you only can be a broke college student if you don't. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you don't put yourself out there to make money or be active in your community, like, then you would be a broke college student. I don't really say like college students are broke. Thing as far as like paying for like tuition and things like that. I mean, I would say I was a broke college student. I mean, like $8 an hour down there at North Carolina.
60 G's.
60 G's? No. School down there is 40, like 38, 40. What's the? I mean, my tuition was.
That's
wait.
Are we talking about from here?
Yeah, that's what.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, but it's a college university. What do you think is a great price for college for 1 year? Oh, well, look it up.
Keep talking because I got one.
Because I know like
a college university.
It's just a college. Like I feel as though like HBCUs all should be like 50 and under.
Yeah, because they're killing me. I'm not even
like 50 and under. And I didn't go to HBCU. I went to a BWI. BWI. Talking about going on planes. I went to PWI, and like I said, yeah, it was 38. I was 38, and then the second year was like 39. And then my third year was 41. I said, yep, there's a BWI. You can't do it. Let's see right now.
Ooh,
yeah,
$17,414
before. That's before.
Yeah,
so that's without no financial aid. That's what you're looking to pay.
That's beautiful.
Depending on what school you go to.
That's beautiful.
That's not beautiful.
That's beautiful.
You got $17,000 to kick out?
Yes, that's beautiful.
You do?
That's only well.
Let me hold something. No, for real, you got $17,000 to kick out.
Chill out. Saving counters on.
We got somebody, and also we got some comments too. Christina Nichols, she said, "Hey, I'm new. Can we talk a little bit more about some leadership conversations because I wanted to introduce my elderly daughter to Heart Smiles." Definitely, of course. So as far as like with leadership conversations, we do one of the things we do is like facilitations. We had Winning Wednesdays today. And Winning Wednesdays we come on, we talk about anything that's like as far as personal growth. Leadership conversations is more like for Thriving Thursdays. That's what we call like our leadership boot camp with Miss Melvina. She's definitely great. We come on, we talk about last week we talked about last week on Thriving Thursdays. You remember?
I'm a project manager and a mentor, so I did not get to get on here last Wednesday.
No, we not even talking about Wednesday. We talking about Thursday.
You know what I got to do every Thursday, so
yeah, okay. Left fault. But yes, Thriving Thursdays like our leadership sessions. Focus Fridays, we have Focus Fridays on Miss Joni's Heart Smiles MD on Instagram. Focus Fridays at 7 p.m. every Friday. We have also Admission Monday, that's also virtual, and then we have this thing called Tech Tuesdays, just in person. So we have basically Monday through Friday, we're filled up with a lot of leadership, accountability, everything that's had pathway to success.
No broke bum energy.
No broke bum energy at all. Consistency, discipline, self-discipline is the number one key. Right. But yes, definitely welcome. Jimmy said welcome. Don, thank you for putting that in the chat. That is the Instagram, Heart Smiles MD, and then also you can stay following us and subscribe to us on YouTube as well, so you can get full notifications when we go live. Success sessions is starting up in 83 days, so definitely tap into those. In the summertime, you will have a lot of youth workers coming in. Success sessions, I believe, is more in person now. It is virtual, so if you want to catch up on some virtual, you can definitely look on YouTube. We got a lot of success sessions on YouTube as well. But yes, Roman said can't meet your daughter. We definitely can't meet. Tell her, but bring her in. That's what Roman said in the chat.
Can't wait to meet. You said can't meet.
You know what I meant. See,
holding you accountable is my goal.
Yes. So on Wednesdays we got still incorporate leadership, or y'all just joking around. No, when on Wednesdays we definitely do leadership sessions. Today we're talking about college, and just with us being more like a family. So we talk to each other. We joke around. We chill. It's not more like tight where it's like a adult. We're all youth, so it's like everything is youth led. Heart Smiles.
So another thing that I was going to say about that, right, the whole joking around such, if you don't throw a few jokes in there and make some people laugh, it will get boring.
Yeah.
And we want leadership and entrepreneurship and understanding and just leveling up as a person. We want that to be fun so that it continues to happen, especially the youth in Baltimore City. We really don't have time to lose anybody because they feel as though, in order to, be a better person, I have to be boring or not fun or have to throw my life out the window. No, you can be who you are times 10 and still make the life for yourself that you want. Your version of success does not have to go a stale route. And that is what we like to portray here. So yeah, we throw a lot of jokes in there and such, but at the end of the day, the conversation is always still centered around youth and leadership and better opportunities in any type of way that they may need it and success. And so, we are still on topic and such. We just joke around because we got to. Heart Smiles is not a program; it's a promise.
It's a family. So, she said yes. Okay, thank you. I heard great things about Miss Joni. Will be joining to hear from her on Focus Friday. Definitely. Yeah. So Focus Friday is again tomorrow. Instagram at Heart Smiles MD at 7 p.m. I can't give you an end time because it depends on how Miss Joni feeling that day. It might go from 7 to 8 or 7 to 8:30, 9 p.m. Then I go.
It might go from 7 to 8, and on a good day it'll go from 7 to 8. It's no other way around it.
Yeah, so definitely
trying to get that 8:30
7 p.m. though. 7 p.m. is when it starts.
Catch up with success sessions when they start Mission Monday, they win and win. They thrive and third. Focus Friday. Every day is something.
And the Daily Jewels too. So if you want to bring your daughter in, definitely have your daughter look at Heart Smiles MD, 7 a.m. every morning, and she posts a Daily Jewel every day. She don't miss a day. Well, she don't post on Saturdays and Sundays because she's like that's like her off. That's like our off days. Like,
she claims that's her off days, but that's her personal endeavor days.
Yeah, you get personal days. Working. You know what I'm saying?
She's still working.
Monday through Friday. That's where we act.
And in the great words of Dawn to Dawn, that's Big Joni's account. So she posts all of those jewels up there. We just got it. We got this new thing where she started moving them in the reels. So
the reels.
The old, that was a game changer.
It was.
I needed her to yell at me.
I mean, but then when I'm trying to tell people about Heart Smiles and I bring the Instagram page, I got to scroll all the way down.
Yeah, to get the one that you wanted. That's why you got to save
pictures
it. You got to save
like that. So yeah, I got to. Gemma said, very interactive. We reflect on our personalities a lot, but also share and educate each other as peers. Definitely.
Peer-to-peer mentorship is something.
That's a lot of things Heart Smiles do. We definitely do a lot of peer-to-peer mentorship. I'm 21 years old. G-Channel, 19 years old. Both facilitating in high schools. Both giving back to the youth in some type of which way.
They taking more from me than I'm giving to them. It's hurting a little bit. Yeah, we doing it.
G-Channel, can you tell them a little bit more about Squeezy to Success as well, too?
Okay, so I want to say like 2-3 months ago, we started, me and my co-facilitator, co-mentor, co-manager, Lamar, we started a project called Squeezy to Success, where we're getting squeegee kids off of the street, putting them in the office. Not only are we teaching them personal development, but professional development. They get paid $25 an hour for 2-hour classes, 2 classes a week. That's $100 a week, $50 a session. Every Monday and Saturday, those sessions are. We are really just hitting the peak, and we just got refunded for $1.2 million. And so with that, it gets split. We're going to make sure there's better perks, more food, more classes, more facilitators. We're expanding in every way that we can. And everything that we get in Heart Smiles, period, goes back into the youth. Whether it's the youth that get compensated for what they're doing, or it's the youth that actually benefit from that of what we are doing.
And this is ran by 2 youth, right?
Yes, this is ran by 2 youth. 119. Actually, we're both 19. He just turned, I believe. We're both 19 years old. So, peer-to-peer mentorship. We are, and I like to say this a lot, we are for the youth, by the youth. It's nothing but youth. We do what we do.
I mean, dang, I can't Can't get no more better than this. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can't get more better than this.
Might go over 3 minutes, but nothing more.
LOL.
We
No,
gonna fix it. We gonna fix
no,
it.
Miss Johnny be definitely going over a little more than 3 minutes for Focus Friday. It
gonna
definitely
fix
be like 8:15. But y'all know how I get down. We also going to tie back into our conversation too about the college topics as well. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I'm also going to get back to the questions as well. Next question is, how much time do students spend studying per week? Ooh.
I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm about tired of it. I'm not gonna sit here and play games with y'all. It was the freshman year that I was going to with y'all. Most of y'all know I cheated. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Now, the floor is yours.
You see, I ain't saying about nothing. I'm gonna be real. In college, you study with a group. So like,
oh yeah,
you have a class, and like like say for instance, if it's me, G Channel, Lamar, Jimba, Roman, Don, and Sid, we all in one class. We all gonna have a study group. Well, it's what it's called, study hall. Yeah, study hall.
Study hall is a place. Study group, you had it right the first time.
Well, study group, but it's called study hall too. Like you can never have study hall in college.
Study hall was just like a place.
No, study hall.
City College.
No, see, I don't know what city, college, high school.
Baltimore City College High. It's city.
That makes no sense. But
it's a proper.
That makes no sense. But like when I was in college, I would study with like the basketball players, the football team, the lacrosse team.
I bet you was doing the word.
No. We was all actually to study because it's called study hall. Like if you get involved into athletics, your coach is going to put you into like your team gonna have like a study hall and then like team bond and things like that. So everything you do in school, you're going to do with your team. But even if you're not in sports and you kind of just want to join the study hall, definitely can join the study hall. How much time? I would say roughly about 17, 18
hours.
So depending on your classes and the severity of the classes. When my freshman year, I only had like an English class. I was very proficient in English. My math class was probably the only class I was studying for. Then I had a fellows class. With fellows, I didn't have to study for real because fellows was less like a leadership class, like what Hearts and Miles provide, but it's actually not a class that you get credit for. And then I had what else I had? I had a Shakespeare class, so I was doing Shakespeare, learning to play. So studying was more as like finding out my role to do of that nature. So yeah, if I say like 17 hours, like 17, 15, 16, 17 hours.
I would say study twice a day, but do it at the same
time.
Coach, not everybody finds it a priority to have sticky potatoes and watch SpongeBob in their underwear.
I
watching ESPN on their laptop.
I object. That was at 1:00 in the morning on a Saturday. Okay, so I could do that. Okay, I could do that. I mean, studying is just more like you can study when you can. You understand what I'm saying?
No, you got to make that a priority.
It depends on, yes, but it also depends on what you're doing in college. Like if you're number one student, but you're in sports, and then you got another program. Like, yes, definitely study.
Number one student. I'm at the top of my class, and I play sports.
It's possible.
Oh, I know it's possible.
But like, I mean, like I'm saying, like I've seen people do it. And like I'm asking, like, yo, when is your free time? When do you get time to yourself? They don't really have that time.
People ask me that now, and I can tell
like they don't really have that time. So, see, and Kayla has that question right here. How much free time? How much free time you usually have in college? It all depends on what you do. It literally all depends on what you do.
Well, no, I would say it all depends. We talked about this earlier in this session. Mm-hmm. Making time and choosing your ending.
Time management.
Time management, choosing your ending and not overworking yourself. That all goes on to what you choose. Mm-hmm. How much time and free time you have in college is up to you. Now, how much you do, how much free time you excavate from your calendar, that's all again up to you.
I mean, you really shouldn't have no free time. You should be productive from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
He's saying
productive all the time.
That's it.
I'm always productive. I'm always productive. Besides that 1:00 in the morning, you taking potatoes and watching SpongeBob. Okay, I wasn't productive during that time. But
that was back in the day.
That was forgive and not forget. Forgive and not forget. I don't forget that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That was the most liberal. It was memorable because it was my first freshman year, and I felt like I was home by myself. And then Myth had this question where it says, "How much sleep on average? How much you sleep on average while in college?" Now, you could have like the latest class probably be like 6:00. You probably got out of class like 8. Now, that depends on you. Because if you got to get up, if you're on the sports team, say for instance, if you G-Channel, right, and you play football, what you know what I'm saying? Our football practices 5 o'clock
in the morning.
In the room, weight room 5 o'clock
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning, 5 o'clock weight room. If you play lacrosse, 6 o'clock weight room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And cross country, 6 o'clock outside. You know what I mean, on the field. Like, it depends on what time you want to go to sleep and what do you do. So, like, if you're in sports, you're going to get up more likely than 6 o'clock in the morning during that season of your sport. But like, if you're in no sport,
I get up 5 o'clock in the morning every day. But that's just for me. The fact that they saying that is insane.
Yeah, no. I would never get up 5 o'clock in the morning just because I wanted to.
You know what?
And my body just won't let me. Like,
now I got to take you to
my
the
body
gym
just
one
won't.
day,
I go to the gym at night.
5 o'clock in the morning.
I go to the gym at night.
No, we got to do it in the morning. But it'll be nighttime, but it's in the morning.
Nope.
You'll be used to it, but it's in the morning.
Nope. But yeah, definitely. How much you sleep in college is also depend on you and what kind of you do. So if you're in sports, like that, yes. Jimmy, your question, it says, does the clubs help you with classes? Like, do you have to study sessions before practice? Yes, that's what study hall is. Study hall is you'll have practice, and then after you get out of practice, you'll probably go straight to study hall, or you'll have study hall, and after you get out of study hall, you'll go straight to practice. Usually, you'll have study hall after practice because that's when you your coach y'all practice, take a showers in the locker room, go to the library, and like it's a rule. If you don't go to study hall, you kind of will get you probably won't extra reps, or you just won't play next game. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on, coach, it wasn't that serious.
The lacrosse coach down there, he was crazy. He was crazy. So yeah, Jimmy, definitely study halls before and sometimes after practice as well. So Leah said, she said, is it hard to have fun while in college, or do you have to crunch your fun time down? Great question. For me, I would say I didn't crunch my fun time down. My fun time basically came to me. And I say that because I loved everything I was doing in college, like being a leadership chair. I loved it. Being a fellows president, I loved it. Basketball games, I was at all basketball games on the sideline going crazy. Football games, I love football. I was on the sideline going crazy. Everything I was going crazy. So my fun time was never crunched down. My fun time was every day, all day. Like when as soon as I wake up, I'm like, oh yeah, I got this to do today. Now classes probably wasn't the best thing and most fun, but I definitely have fun. I definitely made my fun out of anything. Shayla said I can get up at 5, but having to be somewhere at 5 is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
See, I'm yawning just by saying that. Like,
I get to the gym around that time, so I'm not gonna sit there and say it's not, my thing. But it's like, I mean, really, in life, you make choices, and you gotta figure out where you want that choice to go. If it's getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, fine. And if it's not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, that's fine too. Jim, I don't know why you laughing. You up here next.
5 o'clock in the morning is insane.
We need to do it. We need to do that 3-way.
Don't quit on the first day, Jimmy. No, don't quit on the first day. Naeem said,
not quit.
Naeem said, "Why are you in college? How often you eat a day before you eat before anything?"
It's breakfast.
But
that don't happen. It don't happen for us.
Sorry, I'm tired. Don't worry about that. I would say eat. Please, and I'm be real with y'all. Coach Dawson don't like breakfast. I would never go get breakfast. But once my cross country season started to come and play, oh, you must believe after 6 o'clock. Yeah, it was cross country.
You was up there right now?
Yeah, it was cross country. That's 4 minutes, 35 minutes. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. That's not gonna at my fastest at the peak. I don't know about that because my heart problems and stuff. Yeah, I might not do 4 minutes. 4 minutes is insane right now. I don't know. I don't even know how I did a mile in 4 minutes. That's insane. But yeah, I did cross country. And after cross country, after practice, I was hungry. So 8 o'clock in the morning, I would go to breakfast. And I would feel rejuvenated. Yeah, that's right. And one time I didn't go to breakfast. I would feel sick. You don't want to go to class. Like, it was so much stuff without eating breakfast. So eat breakfast. Lunch. It depends on you. If you want to eat lunch, if you can find the time to eat lunch between classes, I would definitely say do that. And then dinner, it depends on you too. I mean, if you really want to eat dinner, you can eat dinner. But how often did I eat? Once a day. Right, probably once, and then I have a whole bunch of snacks throughout the day. I would probably have like a granola bar, a Gatorade fuel from the basketball team, or you know what I'm saying, like I would say apples because the football team is oranges, but I would always got apples because of oranges. So you know what I'm saying? That's just basically how I put it. So I put it.
But what I must say about that is my athletes, I think it's selfish, man. You've been doing this all your life. You know,
Mhm.
if you don't eat, you in trouble. And that's just coming from experience. But if you decide to go to college and decide to pick up the habit of not eating, mess around and you're gonna find out.
Oh, you're gonna find, and especially if you play sports, please eat. Your coach is gonna make sure that you eat, but they should at least. But um, Talia, do you feel extra caution is beneficial to your degree? Great question. And why you say that? I'm gonna say this: when scheduling your classes, and y'all really like, if y'all don't have your notebook up, a notepad out right now, take it out, right? Because this can also help. This also can either help you or it can mess you up in the long run. When you schedule your classes, right? When you want to be able to. When I remember I said in the beginning of the session, guys, to go to the business office and get that printed out, like how much you owe and things like that. Once you do that, though, also tell them your major. You know, man, you don't have to declare your major right then and there. So, like, say for instance, if you're a freshman, you'd be like, "Oh, I want to do music," right? And then junior year, and I want to do criminal justice. You can change that. You know what I'm saying? But your freshman year, you'll probably have your regular general classes. Sophomore year, junior year, and especially senior year. Sophomore, junior year, get that. I don't. I forgot what exact paper it is, and I apologize for that. I have it in my house, but get a paper. You have your major up top, right? It's gonna have your major. It's gonna have like the minor that's that fits the major. It's gonna have every class that you need to get your degree for that major. So the moral of the story is what I'm trying to say to you, Talay, and everyone else. Take classes that you need, not classes that you want. Okay? Take classes that you need, not classes that you want. So one of my classes was, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know y'all, like I said, y'all family. I was a psychology major. You know what I'm saying? Still love the psychology field, still want to be a therapist, still want to do everything. But I had this one class, and it was called psychology statistics. And I hated it. And I did not pass it. Like I failed it. Plain F. Gone. Like it was so bad the dean was like, yeah, well, let's try this another time. And I was like, please, like, yeah, I'll try this another time.
Statistics?
Yes. I can't be mad. I hate math. With a passion.
It's not really well.
I hate it. It's psychology. It's psychology, man. I wasn't doing it. But you try to give me like this other class, like this computer class. And I was like, all right, cool. But then 2 days later, I got an email saying this class don't align with your degree. So I was taking a class that didn't align with my degree. So that one, I was wasting my time, wasting semester. And then if you take classes that don't align with your degree, you could also be held back a semester for not taking the class. So it's like you can be a senior, like, oh yeah, I'm ready to graduate this year, but come to it in the year, you're looking at your transcript and you got all your credits, but they're not in the right areas. So definitely take credits that's
like
in your right areas.
Problem. That sounds like their problem.
No, see, another thing about college, nobody's on you. You're on yourself.
I think
your advisor is there to help you, but you're on yourself. So you got to make your own class. Like if you want to pick that class. They'll make a plan of what classes you need to take. But when you go back to your room and you schedule those classes, you're the one scheduling those classes. So if you schedule a class that they plan for you to take in the field, you got to you got to find another class for that schedule. Because the schedule has to get filled. But you got it, like I said, take classes that you need, not classes that you want. All right. So I get that.
Is there a possibility that you can do a little bit of both?
I mean, yeah. If you say if you up to all your credits, and like say like I said earlier in the session, you needed 15 credits to be a full-time student. But if you want to add 18 or 21 credits, by all means, you can definitely do the pick up an elective class. That's what the electives are classes that really don't count towards your degree. They just classes that you can fill your schedule. If you want to get an elective class, I would definitely recommend you ask the electives as well. Can you change your major in the middle of the quarter? Okay, so Kayla, what they have in college, they don't call it quarters, they call it semesters. You only get 2 semesters. But yes, you can change your major anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on you though, because you don't want to be here freshman and sophomore year, or freshman you take general aid classes. The sophomore year, the beginning of your sophomore year, you take in music classes, drumming, you learn how to play saxophone, and then with a sophomore you want to change to be criminal justice. Now you gotta take criminal justice class. So like I said, it depends on you and how you want to basically adjust yourself and adjust your studies.
I don't know if it's because I'm tired or not, but I can't fully understand that question.
Yeah, when it's beneficial to take courses behind your major or that goes towards the degree you might want in the future. Okay, yes. So far as taking criminal, okay, I would say for me, yes, I have a couple criminal justice credits that's on my transcript. But like I said, if I wanted to do criminal justice in the long run, I definitely could use those credits for my advantage. But I probably won't. I'm definitely gonna take the not statistics. I mean, always say psychology. Yeah, psychology. I got. I told you, I got 3 more years to college choice, but I'm really already looking. Definitely, yes, look early. And for me, I'm still finding out about colleges that I never knew about. Guys, it's a lot of colleges. I saw this college in, like Atlanta. It's like Southern.
Georgia Southern.
No, it was Southern Gators University, something like that. And it's a school. Bro, I don't know. I just know one of my basketball teammates was committed over there, and I was like, oh, and it's I never heard
Committed
of it.
to Gaithersburg.
I don't think it's Gaithersburg. I know it's a school in Florida though, and I was like, I never even heard
You
of
said
that.
Georgia.
So, I said Florida. Yeah, you tired, bro. It's okay. We tired, y'all. We had a long day. We already got it's only 6:56 already. That's insane. Wow, we had a good session. Anybody have any quick questions, real quick before we start close? I really love the session today.
I
Yes,
smile a lot today. So I'm very happy.
I got to smile a lot. I'm so glad you guys came in. Pretty lit, interactive. You know what I'm saying?
Starting out, we dropped down like team. That's still big.
At least they showed the support for your boy Coach Johnson and your boy G Channel. To me, I say because 4 things I'm looking into is architect, a lawyer, nursing, and business, and there are 4 different total leagues. So
You gonna build my house?
you gonna build my house? Give me
No.
Don't you do it?
No, I'm
Don't
doing
you
it. I'm doing it. You
No,
gonna build my house?
I'm gonna mute. I got you, Jimmer. I got you because he was ready to flame you. Like he was ready to flame you. Okay, he was ready to flame you for no reason. Like y'all, G Channel be picking on Jimmer on Wednesdays, specifically on Wednesdays because that's when we can see the most. Y'all better hit G Channel phone and tell him stop picking on Jimmer, y'all. Because he
I
really
don't think
be
y'all understand.
he really
We
be picking
found
on
out when we found Jimmer was scary, y'all.
Jimmer is not scary. She just not to be played with. Okay, she is very small, but she has attention. She will have attention tantrum. Okay, we not keep playing with her because I'm not really have her.
Why you think I'm doing it from a distance?
I'm not really have her call my phone. You know
Why you think I'm messing with her from a distance?
But no, that's all love. We all family here. Everything all love. We definitely had a great session with you guys today about college. Definitely May 1st again is decision day. So anybody that making a decision to go to college, congratulations to you guys. I'm so excited to see what you guys are going to do. So I'm already let y'all know that I'm going to Morgan. So shout out to my Morgan State Bears. Me and Zach. So I believe somebody else going there, but I don't want to say it. And then she'd be like, "Oh, I ain't really going
that like everybody knew."
Well, everybody knew I'm sorry because I ain't
No,
had
but
a whole.
you.
Oh yeah, well they do. And then if you don't know, now you know. I'm going to Morgan.
All right. Where's the you rapping? It's too small.
Morgan State Bank.
He's rapping.
Yeah, I can't see it yet.
He's rapping. He's rap.
Shout out to Morgan State.
But
yeah, shout out to Morgan State. Let's get into our jewels too, real quick. Let's get into our jewels. I'm gonna let you do your jewel first. We'll close out. Your special guest.
My jewel will always be for the youth by the youth. For the youth by the youth. Thank y'all for having me on. Work now, babe.
Hey, yo. Again, y'all, great session. Thank you, G Channel, for coming on. Next week we will be back here with Cam. Cam Johnson. Cam Gotti for Winter Wednesday. Tomorrow we got Miss Melvina again, so y'all know we hot. And then Focus Friday tomorrow. Focus Friday. If you're a Heartbeat mentor, got the email from Miss Roney, and you was not a Heartbeat mentor yesterday. Come tomorrow to the Advanced Leadership Mentor session. And you email information is all in your email. My jewel today would be closed doors will not open any windows. And what I mean by that is closed doors. If you having like an internship or like a job and you're not receiving no information from it, and you keeping that door closed, you just left it alone, you're not having no communication with them, they not giving you no referral letters, you won't have any windows open for your next opportunity. So closed doors won't open any windows. That will be me for today. Thank you guys for coming on the session. We'll see you tomorrow for Diamond Thursdays. Everyone have a great day. See you guys.